Good morning and happy Sunday, team. Today we're going to be going over how to identify opening strength, or one of the ways at least. So, what we're going to be doing is taking a look at a trade we executed for the team on Thursday, April 29th, 2021. We have Lulu. First and foremost, we already knew Lulu was poised to break out. This is the Thursday candle right over here. We know it was poised to break out. If you watch my previous videos on horizontal plane breakouts, that's essentially what we have right now. It's a slight downtrend, but overall it's horizontal. And what we have as a breakout level is the highs we see right here, highs of 342.46. Now we can round that up, 342.5. So we know that's our breakout level, right? Now, what we're going to do is, since Lulu, we can hover over it right here. We see we opened at around 340.84. And that's fine. So we're still a good 2 points away from the trigger. Now, on days like this, I'll like to watch those specific names in particular to see if they have any opening strength while the market takes a downturn. They can potentially melt up to that trigger on low volume. And I'll show you guys later how you can also identify these types of movements intraday too as we progress later in the series. But nevertheless, I'm going to be using the 1 minute chart. And again, I know 1 minute, too much noise, but the only time I will use the 1 minute chart is for this specific reason. And it's only for the first 4 to 5 minutes of the day. Now let's go ahead, take into the 1 minute, zoom out a bit so we can go on to the Thursday. 1 minute charts are very tedious to play around with, unfortunately. Let's see where we're at. Right here. There we go. So, 1 minute chart, we see the open. We met resistance at the pre-market high. So I'm just going to go ahead and draw a line right there. And I know if we break that, we have a slight movement upwards to our trigger. Now, first 4 to 5 minutes. First minute candle right here, we're starting going down to the second minute. Third, we start to reverse. So now this piqued my interest. As this is reversing, mind you, we're going to be looking at 2 to 3 other things. Now we see the reverse here, and we see the trigger. Okay, we've established that. Now we need to take a look at our first piece of the equation, the S&P 500. The SPY moves really well with the market, so you can always use it even if the names aren't specifically in the actual ETFs themselves. Sorry about that. So let's go back to the 29th 1 minute chart. You see right here, we start going down, no signs of reversal. So that's given us, you can even say that this little bounce might be a sign of reversal, but it just got slapped right back down and couldn't break the candle's highs right here. So as we see, the market's losing strength and Lulu is gaining strength itself, melting up to the trigger. Same thing, we're going to look at the NASDAQ index. We see on Monday, just going straight down, couldn't get that reversal, slap back down. Now, last thing you want to take a look at is what that individual ticker's ETF holding is, the largest holding. For Lulu, I believe it was the Vanguard Total Stock, the VTI. So let's go ahead and take a look on the 29th, which is right here. Again, first 4 to 5 minutes, we see we're just going into a downtrend down, and see where the support is right here, where it kept bouncing. We see ever since it broke that, we're going down. Now back to Lulu. We've identified the opening strength, so how can we trade this? We put our entry at the highs of the pre-market, or where we're getting our full breakout. Sorry about that. So 341.2 around there. Yeah, 341.17. We break that, and then right after, we're going to set our stop loss to our exact entry. So finding opening strength, unfortunately, if we get any reversal, the reversals will be quite violent. Thus, I don't like to put my stop loss at anywhere below our entry, because we know if this entry fails the pre-market highs, then it's just going to go ahead and dwindle down with the market. So again, the requirements are you need to see a breakout happening on the daily first and foremost, I'm going to switch to the yearly so I can move a little bit easier on Webull. Now, we need to know that it's breaking out on the daily, or poised to set up to break out on the daily. And then we need to take a look at our ETFs, SPY, NDX, and then whatever is the highest holding ETF of your individual ticker. That's really all that is to it, guys. Utilize your 1 minute chart, first 4 to 5 minutes of the day. Take a look at your indexes. Rewatch this video if you're a little bit confused. And hope you guys have a successful trading day. Let's kill it this week.